When did they get here?
They've been here the whole time. As I was saying. Hello, welcome to the show. How are you doing? Good? Good, yes. We have a couple of rules for our show. One is no photography. Unfortunately, there are copyrights. No photography and no video recording, please.
And no talking on the phone?
Really?
Let's turn that off.
I can't even hear myself think when those ringing.
That's right. And if your children are being noisy,
A little upset.
please take them out.
Into the lobby, yes. And also for your dining pleasure, this is your job. For your dining pleasure, we will have a 15-minute intermission with a concession stand where everything is $1. Yes, thank you, and enjoy the show.
Thank you.
A young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. When he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness led the way to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen there was no love in his heart. As punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast which would bloom for many years. The beast imposed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle, with the magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose. If he could learn to love another, and earn their love in return, by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. For who could ever learn to love a beast?
Every day, like the one before. Little town, little people, waking up to say.
Bonjour!
Nothing to with this train like always. The same old bread and roast to sell. Every morning just the same. The morning that came to this poor provincial town.
Morning, Bill.
Good morning.
And where are you off to today?
The bush shop. I just finished the most wonderful story about beanstalk and oh, hurry!
That's nice. Hurry! The baguette! Hurry up!
Not since yesterday.
That's all right. I'll borrow. Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
I'll borrow this.
That's fine. What's your friend's price?
Well, it's my favorite. Borrow places during sword fights that can smell the fruits in the sky.
Well, if you like it all that much, it's yours.
Sir,
I insist.
thank you. Thank you very much.
There she goes, that girl is so I wonder if she's living well.
With her heads up on some pile, but in the night she's a fun girl that
And her nose stuck in a book. Puzzle to the rest of us man. Very different ones in us with us.
Yes, different from the rest of us as
Very different ones in us with us.
Yes, different from the rest of us as I got it. Wow, it's a shot, Gaston. Race on the
I know.
Nobody's alive since the chance against you. And those girls with that hat.
It's true. Not just my sight seven left.
The Adventure's daughter?
She's the one. The one you bring out going to marry.
But she's...
The most beautiful girl in town. That makes her the best. And don't I deserve the best?
Well, of course you do.
Right from the moment when I met her, saw time you got your head out of these books and started paying attention to more important things.
Hint, hint.
Like you?
Exactly. The whole town's been talking about it. It's not right for a woman to read. Soon she starts getting ideas and thinking.
Gaston, you are positively primeval.
Oh, why thank you, Belle. What do you say you and me take a walk over to the tavern and take a look at my trophies?
And what do you say we don't?
Oh, come on, Belle. I think I know how you feel about it.
You couldn't possibly imagine. Gaston, please, I have to get inside to help my father.
That crazy old fool, he needs all the help he can get.
Don't talk about my father that way!
Yeah, don't talk about his father then.
My father's not crazy, he's a genius.
Some genius.
What's a genius?
Now it's true. I want you to go out into the woods and bring me back the biggest, healthiest deer you can find.
Not the woods, anything but the woods.
Just give me a deer for my wedding feast.
I hate the woods. It's dark and spooky.
Papa, are you alright?
If this isn't the stubbornest piece of...
Papa,
I'm about ready to give up on that hunk of junk.
you always say that.
Well, I mean it this time. I'll never get any open contraptions to work.
Yes, you will, and you'll win first prize at the fair tomorrow. And become a world-famous inventor.
You really think so?
You know I do, Papa. I always have.
Oh, well, we better get started. This thing's not going to fix itself.
All right.
Now, think. Where did I put that dog leg clincher?
Oh, Papa?
Thank you. So, tell me, did you have a good time in town today?
Well, I got a book.
Oh, you sure do love those books.
Of course I do. They take me out to wonderful places where there's adventure and mystery and romance and happy endings. Papa, if I ask something, would you answer me honestly?
Don't I always?
Do you think I'm odd?
My daughter? Odd? Now, what was you get an idea like that?
It's just that people talk.
They talk about me too.
So I should just accept that simply not like them?
Whatever you do, I'm on your side. There's nothing clear in my life.
Whatever you do, I'm always proud.
You're all I got, no matter what.
Don't ever change, ever.
Now, what do you say we give her a try?
All right.
You get the box. Stand back. Here we go.
It works!
It does. It does.
Papa, you win first prize at the fair tomorrow, I'm sure of it!
Who knows? Maybe I will at that.
Oh, I almost forgot. I made you a scarf for good luck.
Now I know I'll win. And then we'll go to all those places you've read about in your books.
Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Belle.
Be careful.
First prize is nearly mine. It's so massive, yet so small, so complex, yet so terrific. But I must have missed a sign. Drat! That's not a nightingale. And that's not a mating call.
Well, now you've done it. I told you not to let him in.
We could not leave him for the wolves.
Is anyone home?
Not a word, Lumiere. Not one word.
You are welcome here, monsieur.
I can hear you, and I would like you to come out where I can see you.
Hello.
Oh!
And goodbye.
Wait. You're a cook, and you're talking.
Yes, astonishing, isn't it? And quite inexplicable. Now, goodbye.
What? I'm surprised at you. Where are your manners?
Well, I'm stumped. And maybe this is some kind of newfangled scientific gadget.
Oh, I, sir, am not a gadget.
I beg your pardon. It's just I've never seen a talking chew.
Bless you.
Oh, monsieur, you are the chef to the bone. Warm yourself by the fire.
Oh, no. Oh, not in the master's chair. I'm not seeing this. I'm not seeing this.
Ooh la la! Do my eyes deceive me, or is this a man? It's been so long since I've seen a real man. No thanks, Lumiere. Bonjour, monsieur. Mind if I sit here?
Oh, well, hello there.
As head of this household, I demand that we stop right here.
Coming through. How would you like a nice party to be served? Well, you have no time.
Oh, that would be nice.
No tea. We'll be here all night. No tea.
There you are.
Thank you. Ah! What's your name, little fella?
Chip.
That figures.
Can't hold it, monsieur. I just love older men.
Vedette, you are always trying to make me jealous when it's not going to a peace time.
Me? What about you? With Michelle?
Jacques.
Simone?
Pierre.
Veronique?
Lumiere, we've got to get him out of here before the master finds out.
The master will never have to know. As I was saying, he was bound to find out sooner or later.
Should we hide, Mama?
No, there is absolutely no reason to panic.
Lumiere's right. There's absolutely no reason to panic. May I borrow this?
There's a stranger here.
Master, how long will you stay? Please, let
Who let you in?
Master, may I say that I was nesting prophesied.
You dare to disobey me.
Oh dear.
You have all betrayed me. Who are you?
Maurice!
What are you doing in my castle?
I lost my way in the woods.
You are not welcome here.
I'm beyond my way. Ah!
It's hideous, isn't it?
No!
You come to stare at the beast, haven't you?
I just needed a place to stay.
I'll give you a place to stay.
Ah!
It can't be true. I don't believe it. Why would you go and do a thing like that? I can't bear it. I simply can't bear it. Oh, Gaston, say it isn't so.
It's Girls, I'm just getting married. Don't tell me a little thing like that is going to change your feelings for me.
No, never.
But we'll still have our little rendezvouses, won't we?
Oh, yes!
Haha, good. Well, if there's going to be a wedding, I guess I better propose to the bride. Run along now. Belle! Oh, Belle! Hello!
Oh, Gaston! What a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it though? I'm just full of surprises. For you, mademoiselle.
Oh, Gaston, a miniature portrait. Of you. You shouldn't have.
Don't mention it. You know, Belle, there's the girl in town who would love to be in your shoes. This is the day your dreams come true.
What could you possibly know about my dreams, Gaston?
Plenty. Picture this. A rustic hunting lodge. My little hill roasting on the fire. My little wife massaging my feet while the little ones play on the floor with dogs. Or we'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs.
No, Belle. Shocking boys like me.
Oh, imagine that.
So, Belle, what would be? Is it yes? Or is it? Oh, yes.
Oh gosh. I just don't deserve you.
Who does?
But thanks for asking.
So, how'd it go?
Oh, you know that Belle. Always playing hard to get.
She turned you down?
For now. But I'll have Belle's my wife. Make no mistake about that.
Oh, gee. If she turned down, then maybe I still have a chance.
He asked me to marry him. Me, the wife of that boorish, brainless.
Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife. No, sir, not me, I guarantee it. I want much more than this romantic life. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned.
Hey, Belle, have you seen Gaston?
Oh, you just missed him. Wait a second, Lupu. Where'd you get this scarf?
Oh, this? In the woods.
That belongs to my father.
Yeah? Well, finders keepers.
Lupu, you have to think hard to tell me exactly where you found that.
No.
Think!
In the woods.
Harder!
Near the crossroads.
You have to take me back. He must be out there. Something must have happened.
Not the woods again.
Lupu, please.
Not on your life.
Fine, then I'll do it myself.
Just had to invite him in, didn't we? Serve him dinner in the master's chair.
I was trying to be hospitable.
Rubbish!
Cotsworth, can you blame me for trying to maintain the bit of humanity we have left? Look at us. Look at you.
What about me?
You always were insufferable, but as every day passes, you became a little more inflexible, a little more tightly wound, a little more tipped off.
Oh, spare me the stupid puns.
Why did you got this foregone as soon as the others? You saw what's happened to Michelle.
She was always too vain about her looks.
And that's exactly what she became.
A little vanity, drawers and works.
And poor Jean-Claude.
Who?
Jean-Claude, you remember him? Not so bright, jamais
A brick?
the whole wall.
Jean-Claude's brick wall?
That's him in the kitchen there.
Tisk, tisk.
And you remember Guyan, the houseboy?
Oh, that mealy-mouthed little bootlicker. I never liked him. He was always groveling at the master's feet.
He's a doormat.
Oh, perfect.
And it is happening faster with some of the others. Sooner or later, we will all just become things.
But what if we have to get dragged into the whole spell business? It's not like we screwed up an old beggar woman out on her ear.
No, but are we not responsible for making him the way he is?
I suppose so.
All I know is I will eventually melt away to nothing. I just hope the master breaks his spell, and when he does, there's more be left.
We've got to hold on, old man. We've got to hold on.
Hello?
It's a girl!
Is anyone there? Hello?
Yes, of course I can see it's a girl.
It's a girl! Oh,
I head of the household. I should do most of the talking.
Ah.
Oh, one word from me, that's all I ask. It's one word.
Mama,
You're not going to believe what I saw. Not in a million thousand years. Not in a trillion million thousand years.
Yes, dear.
No, really. It's something that everybody's been waiting for since I don't know when.
All right, Chip, what is it?
There's a girl in the castle.
Well, bless my soul, wouldn't that be lovely?
But there really is. I saw her.
Now, Chip, I'll not have you going around making up wild stories, getting everyone's hopes up for no reason.
Mrs. Potts, did you hear? There's a girl in the castle.
See, I told you. And she's real pretty, too.
Well, I don't know about that.
One, the God was come to rid this
Now, let's not be hasty.
Oh, happy.
Oh, stop it.
We should tell the others, no?
Yes. Oh, I mean, no. Oh, wait a minute.
Did you find me?
Your hands are like ice. Papa, who's done this to you?
There is no time to explain. You must leave at once.
I'm not leaving you. Wait. Who's there? I know someone's there. Who are you?
Master of this castle.
Then you are the one responsible for this. Release my father at once.
I am the master of this castle. And I cannot take orders from anyone. Hold her out.
No, please. Forgive me. Can't you see he's not well?
He should not have trespassed here.
But he's an old man. He could
He
die.
came into my home uninvited, and now he'll suffer consequences.
Please. I'll do anything.
There's nothing you can do.
Please.
I said there is nothing you can do.
Take me instead.
You would take his place.
If I did, would you let him go?
Yes, but you must promise to stay here. Forever.
Forever?
Forever! Or he dies in the dungeon.
But that's not fair! Wait. Come into the light.
Make your choice.
Belle, listen to me. I am old. I've lived my life.
You have my word.
Done. Take him to the crossroads.
No, wait, not yet. No! No, Papa! Papa! Stop! Papa!
Master, since Steele will be staying with us for quite some time, maybe we should find a way to some place to stay?
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
What?
I'll never see him again, and you didn't even let me say goodbye.
I'll show you to your room.
What?
Do you want to stay in that dungeon?
No.
Then follow. You follow me! This is your home. You can come. You're free to go anywhere you like, except for West Wing.
Why? What's in the West
It's
Wing?
forbidden! We're never to set foot there. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
This is your room. I hope you will come. If you need anything, my servants will attend to you. And one more thing. You will join me for dinner. That is not a request.
Monsieur, very pleased to make your acquaintance.
This is impossible.
Careful, darling.
Who are you?
Madame de la Grande Bouche. Perhaps you've heard of me? No, I haven't. You see, they've all forgotten about me. One can be, and the toast of Europe, the greatest star ever to grace the stage, will fall under one little spell.
No, this is impossible.
I know it is, but here we are. Now, what are we going to dress you in for dinner? This looks nice, but how would you like to use one of my gowns? Let's see what I got in my drawers. Oh, here we are. Do you know, I wore this the night I performed at the Royal Opera. The king himself was there. Of course, I wouldn't have a prayer into fitting into it now. Take it.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but I'm not going to dinner.
Oh, don't be silly. Of course you are. You heard what the master said.
He may be your master, but he's not mine. I'm sorry, but this all just happened too fast, don't you think?
That was a very brave thing you did, my dear.
We all think so.
I'm gonna miss my papa so much.
Cheer up, child. I know things may seem bleak right now, but you mustn't despair. We're here to see you through. I hope that we'll be friends. I don't know you well. If anyone can make the most of living here later, it's you. And who knows, you may find all is true.
and shameful things. Yes, will you help me? Please help me.
All right, old man. We'll help you out.
Thank you very much. You go. Let go of me. Fine. If you're not going to help me, I'll get her out myself.
Crazy old Maurice. I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime.
I know. If that wacky old coon is Belle's father, and his sanity is only so-so. Now the wheels in my head have been turning since I've looked at that loony old man. See, I've promised myself I can marry this girl, and right now I'm all
Yes?
then we...
No, would she?
Yes!
Now I get it.
Let's go! No! Bitch, you shut up, Gaston!
There's no person who heartless black ones like Gaston.
Yes, I'm endlessly wild and resourceful.
As down to the depths we descend.
I won't even be mildly remorseful.
Just as long as you get what you want in the end. Entertains like Gaston. When we go service with praise like Gaston.
So my marriage we soon will be celebrating. My God.
Well, what is it? Is dinner ready, Miss Potts?
Just about. I've been fond of this idea of the girl likes to eat, so I've cooked just about everything in the kitchen.
Good, good. Yes, well, don't just stand there gaping. Get back to work.
You tell him.
I can't.
Tell me what?
Don't be mad, but you've got something on your back.
What on earth are you talking about? What is that?
It appears to be a wind of some sort.
Well, get it off of me.
It won't come off.
What do you mean it won't come off? It wasn't there last night when I went to bed. What is this? Why is this happening to me?
It's a spell, I'm afraid.
Just try to relax.
Relax? Relax? How can I relax when I have this appendage on my back? Oh, is there no dignity left for me? What's going to go next? My mind?
Oh, Cotsworth, it's okay. I'm here for you.
I'm frightened, Lumiere.
I know.
We're all in this together.
It's time for dinner. Where is she?
Yes, maybe I should go see about her. Won't be a minute.
So, Master, have you thought that this could be the one?
You go to break this bed? Of course I have. Not fool. Of course. So, did you fall in love with her? She falls in love with you. And then we'll be human again by midnight.
Lumiere, it's not that easy. These things take time.
But we don't have time. Zeros have already begun to wilt.
It's no use. She's so beautiful that I'm... Oh, look at me.
He has a point.
Oh, hush. Master, you must have to see past all that. Well, you could start by training to make yourself more presentable, straighten up, act like a gentleman.
Impress her with your rapier wheat.
But be gentle.
Shower her with compliments.
But be sincere. And above all,
What?
you must control your temper.
Well?
What?
Where is she?
She's not coming.
What did you say?
She's not coming.
We'll see about that.
Your Lordship, your Grace, please.
Stay where you are. Lumiere, stand aside. I thought I told you to come down to dinner.
Not hungry.
I am the master of this castle, and I'm telling you to come down to dinner.
Don't be ridiculous. I told you I'm not hungry.
Why would you be so difficult? Why is she being so difficult?
Why are you being such a bully?
Because I want you to come down to dinner.
Oh, so you admit you're being a bully.
Deep breath, master, deep breath.
I will give her one more chance. Would you be so kind as to join me for dinner? Please. Why? And starve!
Master, please.
If she doesn't eat with me, she does not eat at all!
What were we thinking? This was never going to work. We will never be human again.
So it appears.
Well, what would you two couples do? Give up? I can't give up till I hear the sound of my girl's laughter. She runs through these halls again.
Quite right, Mrs. Potts. We mustn't give up on us. Still a chance. Lumiere, stay attention to the door. Alert him once if there's a change.
Oui, mon capitaine.
I ask, I see. And yes, she refuses. What does she want me to do? Beg? Show me the girl.
I know the master is temperamental. I don't even call that bad. He's not such a bad fellow. Why don't you give him a chance?
You give my father a chance.
Well, no. Once you get to know him.
I don't want to get to know him. I don't want to have anything to do with him.
I'm just fooling myself. She'll never see me as anything. But I'm not still.
Yoo-hoo! Lumiere!
Bebête, come to me, my little fluff.
That's my hands, isn't it? Oh, this horrible smell, you don't love me anymore.
Do you think a little thing like that could keep me from loving you? You cut me to the quick. Now you really tickle my fancies.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no. I've been burnt by you before.
Actually, madam, I am a little hungry.
I'll ring for Mrs. Potts and see you in all your lovely ways.
No, that's actually not necessary at all. I was thinking I could get some myself.
But what about the master? You know he's not gonna like this.
I know.
Oh dear.
You know, I like this girl. I like her spunk.
Well, if you ask me, she was just being stubborn. After all, he did say please.
I think that may be the first time I've heard him use that word.
I believe you're right.
You see, she's already having a good influence on him. Oh, there you are, darling. Nice to see you out and about.
I am Cogsworth, head of the household.
se dit que I was there, and I was standing, and I was watching her, and then I was like, Enchantée, mademoiselle.
This is Lumiere. Stop that. If there is anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable, anything at all.
Well, I am a little hungry.
Except for that.
Cogsworth.
What? You heard what the master said?
Oh, pish tosh, I won't let the poor child go hungry.
Fine. Glass of water, crust of bread, and then off to bed.
Cogsworth, I'm surprised at you. She is not our prisoner, she is our guest.
All right, dinner. But keep it down. We can't have the master find out or it will be our necks.
Of course, of course. But what is dinner without a little music?
Music?
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and with greatest pleasure that we invite you here tonight. Let us pull a chair and relax as your dining proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest, be our guest, with ourselves to visit us. Tired enough from your next shopping and we'll provide the rest. Soup de jour, hot order, why we only live to serve. Try the best stuff.
It's delicious.
Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, this is France, and our dinner is never second class. No one from your man, you take that glance and then you'll be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Over there with them, over there with holiday, everybody. Lord, you're scared, what's the name of this holiday there? Don't gloomy or complaining, what's the practice entertaining? I want to see my fellow helpless things. Your stress, it's my time, you suggest. Be my guest, be my guest, be my guest. Suddenly, those good old days are
us a chance to use our skills.
Most days we just lay around the castle, flying bats and lazy, you won't pick and whoopsie daisy.
Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman. This will work. Oh, Bella. Bella.
And if you will note the unusual inverted archways, you will see that this is another example of yet the late neoclassic Baroque period. And as I always say, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it. What's up there?
Nothing.
Nothing of any interest in the West Wing.
Oh, so that's the West Wing.
Nice going.
I wonder what he's hiding up there.
What's an idea?
Then it wouldn't be forbidden now, wouldn't it?
Perhaps, Mademoiselle would like to see the garden or the library.
You have a library?
Yes, big books. Books with pictures, books with words. Books by every author who ever set pen to paper.
Don't touch that! Thought I told you to never come here!
I know!
Do you realize what you could have done? Get out! You had no right to be here! No right!
Don't touch me!
Oh no.
Promise or no promise, I can't stay in this castle any longer!
No, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you. I didn't mean to hurt you. You must understand, please. There's so little left in me. So little left. My twisted face. There's not the slightest trace of anything that even hints at kindness. And in my tortured shape, no comfort, no escape. I see deep within is utter blindness, and in my tortured shape, no comfort, no escape. I see deep within is utter blindness, hopeless as my dream dies. As the time flies, love lost illusion, helpless, unforgiven, cold and driven to the sad conclusion. Your beauty could move me, your goodness improve me, your power on earth, if I can't love her. Your passion could reach me, your lesson could teach me how I could have loved her and make her love me too. If I can't love her, then who? Long ago I should have seen all the things I could have been. Careless and unthinking, I moved hurt.
Well, if you'd hold still, it wouldn't hurt as much.
If you hadn't run away, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, if you hadn't have frightened me, I wouldn't have run away.
Well, then you should have been in the left wing.
And you should learn to control your temper. By the way, thank you for saving me.
You're welcome.
That's not like it. I knew we could get along together if we tried.
So the ice is broken. Oh, at last.
Not a moment too soon either. Have you taken a good look at the rose lately? It's losing petals in the lawn breeze.
Not to mention the fact I can hardly get down at all anymore.
Perhaps this time we gave it a little,
We need to find a romantic way to bring them closer together.
I've got just the thing. How about we warm you two up with a nice bowl of soup? Soup? Trust me.
Something sweet, it was kind, but he was mean, he was coarse and unrefined. And now he's here, and I'm so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see him there before.
Come along, dearie. Let's get you out of those wet things.
She comes this way. I thought I saw. When we touched, she didn't show that my heart. No one catch me. I'll just ignore. Then she smiled and looked at me that way before. When she smiles at me, I get all choked up.
Good.
It's good. Excellent. Oh. Never felt this way about anyone. I want to give her something, but what?
Well, there's the usual things. Flowers, chocolates, promises, and broken entities.
No. This is no ordinary girl. You have to give her something special. Something that sparks her interest. Something.
What? Are you sure?
Your wings.
I know.
Let's put a smile.
Please.
And thank you. Also, everything. Manners. When you laugh.
Kids like my nails.
The same. I'm your advisor. Trying to help you. Very important to us. You.
Say something about her dress.
It's pink. What a nice dress.
Thank you.
I have something to show you. But first, you have to close your eyes. It's a surprise.
Get the girl.
All right. Now.
I can't believe it. I've never seen one of these books in my entire life.
You like it?
It's wonderful.
Then it's yours. No, that's all right.
No, really.
No, you.
No, you, I insist.
No. I can't.
who'd have thought?
Indeed, but would have known.
Or who'd have guessed they come together on their own?
It's so peculiar, wait and see. A few days more. There may be something there that wasn't there before. Something there that wasn't there before. Something there that wasn't there before.
What's here, Mama?
I'll tell you in order. Come along, dearie. Let's get into the class.
Mama,
Yes, dear?
will I ever see you again?
I hope so.
When will I know?
Soon. If it's to be, it'll be very soon now.
Not knowing that this indeed was the legendary sword called Excalibur, Arthur tried to put it in stone. He tried once, to no avail. He tried a second time, but he still couldn't pull it out. But for the third time, Arthur drew forth the sword.
So that must mean he's the king.
See it.
I never knew folks could do that.
Do what?
Take me away from this place and make me forget for a little while
Forget.
who what I am.
It just so happens that we have something in common.
What?
Well, in the town where I come from, people think that I'm odd.
You?
So I know how it feels to be different, and I know how lonely it is to be. So, on the third time, Arthur drew forth the sword, and there arose a great shout from the people. Arthur is king.
Told you so.
They're still in there.
Yes, and so far he has been a perfect gentleman. Pretty soon we'll be human again.
What will be that true Lumiere?
Think what that means.
Human again.
Human again. Human again.
Human again.
I'll be human again, only human again, with a mademoiselle on each arm. When I'm human again, only human again, once then polished and gleaming with charm. When I'm courting again, chic and sporting again.
We should couple husbands of mine.
I'm down on this show.
I'm too sweet to be myself.
I can't wait to be human again.
Human again. Only human again. Only knickknacks and whatnots no more. Archery won't involve me with lipstick and rouge, and I won't be so huge. All these will leave me through the door. I'm the suicide of that hour, gals on that my friends be coming up there. When I'm human again, only human again, when the world stops I can stand. Oh, I'm one for change.
Gee, that'd be strange.
Can I help it if I pretend? In a short by the sea, I'll sit back sipping tea. Let my early retirement come. Far from stools made of wax, I'll get down to brass tacks and relax. So sweep the dust from the floor. Let's let some light in the room. I can feel, I can tell someone might break the spell any day now.
Shine up the brass on the door.
What's that?
A second chance. Would you have dinner with me tonight?
You? Me? Dinner? Yes, oh yes.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Monsieur. Look, I've got my heart set on Mary Beth, but she needs a little persuasion.
Turned him down flat.
It's like this. See, there's a danger I'll be thwarted, and I'm my husband. For the printing thing I ported refuses to swoop. So the time has come for a murky plan, for which I turn to a murky man to find anywhere better than the mesa. There's no path I haven't to a heart no seed unplanted, no flowers untrue, but quite amazing to relate. She doesn't want me for her mate. Horses came to contemplate the Mason Blue. I don't wish to see them tattoos, but I will see how I can lose. Belle's father, who's your client, she adores the in the pool. She'll be forced to be compliant. She'll dance to your tune. We get the daughter through her dad, so just pronounce the ugly man. She'll slam down in her head. So I make myself entirely clear. It's the simplest deal of my profound career. But more away, she'll be here in moments in a dreadful state. She'll capitulate to me. is time to the maison.
Tonight is the night to confess your love. Ho ho.
I'm not sure I can do that.
You must.
You care for the girl, don't you?
More than anything.
Then why not tell her?
I can't.
You must.
Master, there will be beautiful music, a wonderful candlelight provided by myself. And when the moment is right, you will know it when you feel it here, in your heart.
In my heart. I can't.
You must.
What are you afraid of?
Nothing.
Master,
I'm afraid.
Afraid she might what?
Laugh at me.
Master, somehow you must find the courage to take that chance.
Master, look at the roads. There's so little time left.
I really don't think I can do this.
Here, perhaps this might help bolster your courage.
Thank you for inviting me to dinner.
Dinner was wonderful.
Belle, are you happy here?
Yes, everyone's so kind. Mrs. Potts and Lumiere.
With me.
Yes.
I must speak from
The heart.
well, is something wrong?
It's just my father. I miss him so much. I wish I could see him again.
There is a way. This mirror will show you anything you wish to see. Anything at all.
I'd like to see my father, please. Papa? Oh no, Papa! He's in the woods. I think he's lost. I should...
You should go to him.
What?
You should go to him. And not my prison anymore. Take it, so you'll always have a way to look back and remember me.
I could never forget you.
Darling,
Yes?
go. Go. You'll never see her again.
Well, sire, I must say everything is going swimmingly.
I let her go.
You what? How could you do that?
I had to.
But why?
After all this time, he's finally learned to love.
Then that's it. That should break the spell.
It's not enough. She has to love him in return.
I'm afraid it's too late.
No spell has been broken. No words have been spoken. No point anymore if she can't love me. No hope she would do so. No dream to pursue, so I finally know that I shall always be in this hopeless state and condemned to wait for death to set me free.
Finally home. Papa, sit here. Rest.
I don't know what happened. The last thing I remember was falling.
We were in the woods, Papa.
But how did you escape?
I didn't escape. He let me go.
He let you go? That terrible beast?
He's not terrible. I was so frightened in the beginning. I thought it was the end of everything. But somehow things changed. It's funny. I look around and I see the whole world differently. Everything. I see it all differently now.
Good afternoon.
Monsieur Dark.
I've come to collect your father.
What?
Don't worry. We'll take good care of him.
My father's not crazy.
He was raving like a lunatic. We all heard him, didn't we?
All right, come along quietly now.
I won't let you do this.
Tell us again, old man. Just how big was that monster?
Well, he was at least 8. No, 10 feet tall.
Well, you don't get much crazier than that. It's the truth, I tell you. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of me.
All right, tell me, Maurice, when did you first start having these delusions?
It's not a delusion. The beast is real. And so is the talking clock.
Oh, poor Belle. It's a shame about your father.
Gaston, you know my father's not crazy.
I may be able to clear up this little misunderstanding
If what?
if you'll marry me.
What?
One little word, Belle. That's all it takes.
Never!
Have it your way. Take the old man.
Oh, wait, Belle!
No, wait! I can prove my father's not crazy! Show me the beast!
That's him! That's him!
Is he dangerous? Oh no! I know he looks frightful, but he's really kind and gentle. He's my friend!
If I didn't know you better, I'd say you had feelings for this monster.
He's not the monster, Gaston, you are!
She's as crazy as the old man. She says this creature's her friend. Well, I've hunted wild beasts before, and I've seen what they can do. They'll make off with their children. They'll kidnap them every night.
You would never do that!
Forget the old man. I say, we kill the beast!
We're not safe until he's dead. You can still keep us at night.
Sent to sacrifice our children to his monstrous appetite.
We're capturing our village to realize our promise. So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to go. The wood through the darkness and the shadows did not bear with towards I can cry. Say a prayer and we're there to put your bridge of the chasm and there's something truly terrible inside. It's a beast who's the face of the shadow. That's the cause of the lost. Here you are seeing gold, but we're not where we go till we learn to learn. Kill the beast.
I won't let you do this!
Just try and stop us.
Oh, Papa, this is all my fault. I have to go back and warn him.
I'm coming with you.
No!
I lost you once. I'm not going to lose you again.
We'll rid the village of this beast. Who's with me?
I am.
You're even uglier in the flesh. Get out! You were in love with her, weren't you, beast? Ha! That's a good one! What a fool! Do you really think a girl like that would want a thing like you? Ha! She despises you, beast, and she sent me here to destroy you! No! It's over, beast. Revenge is mine!
Came back.
Of course I came back. I couldn't let them. If only I'd come sooner.
Maybe it's better this way.
No, don't speak like that. We're together now. You'll see.
At least I got to see one last time.
Shall be forever.
Cogsworth! Oh, my Cogsworth! Let's go find your father.
Who was that young man?
That was the prince.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It most certainly was.
Yeah.
But thanks. You look so much better.
What? I thought you said you liked the way I looked before.
I did that. I like you better this way.
Then you were lying to me.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Okay, maybe a little.
Lumiere, I like you better this way too.
Madam, may I say you look ravishing.
Thank you, Carter. Do you like the gown? I simply can't believe it fits me.
It is your.
All these years.
It is magnificent in excelsis.
Do you know, I witnessed the night performed at the Royal Opera. The King himself was there.
Yes, my dear, you were wonderful.
Oh, Cosmer.
Chip? My darling Chip? Chip! Mama, Mama! Oh my girl!
Are they gonna live happily ever after, Mama?
Of course, my dear, of course.
Do I still have to sleep in the cupboard?
No.